Hello, and welcome to AP Statistics with me, Ms. Johnston. Super excited. Here's what a traditional day in our classroom will look like this year. Students will go onto Google Classroom to join the Google Meet, and then there may be an activity for the day, or we'll do notes together for the day, or some various combinations of both of those. Generally, we'll start with some homework or some warm-up problems, depending on the situation. Then there could be a link to the video of me going through the notes, or we will go through the notes together. We're going to change it up depending on how we feel. And then there'll be some links to the homework and some other activities that the kids can do, hopefully together as a class, but could be done independently if needed, if there's absences and things like that. We will also have some a variety of different sites for homework to be on. Those may include, but are not limited to, ClassKick, Albert.io, AP Classroom, Desmos, which we used a little bit already, Sapling Plus, which is our textbook online homework, and it has a ton of really cool resources that the kids can use too. So we have a ton of different ways that we can have homework. Although for the most part, I do want to try to get the kids away from the screen. So we have some bookwork, homework problems that they can work on, which so far has been pretty good. Next are student expectations. They'll match what a traditional classroom would have as well, but there's a couple new things on here just for our virtual classroom. Such as being prepared. So having homework done, ready with questions, if there are any. And they have to take an active role by taking notes, not just by copying verbatim word for word what I'm writing, but actually trying to understand what they are writing. That will definitely help, just like in normal class. Support system is going to be so important this year, too, to make sure that if I'm unavailable for other various reasons, that they have friends or peers that they can go to get some help will be crucial. I am available, though, through email most of the day if they do have any questions. And a lot of kids so far have been very good at asking questions through email. I do want them to try on their own first and not just be like, I don't know what's going on. Just help me. Spoon feed. We're not going to spoon feed. Not in this class. Next is on time. For the most part, so far we've had a couple days of e-learning together, and they've been pretty on time, getting ready to go. Number 7, though, is one of the most important things, is to create a separate workspace for themselves. I have tried to encourage the kids to get off of their bed because for however many years they've been around, their bed has been a place to sleep. So it's very hard to retrain your brain that that's also a place that you want to work and learn, especially in AP class from. So I've recommended to the kids to just find a workspace, whether that's just sitting on the floor in your bedroom or preferably at a desk or at a table or something, because in school, that's how they would be learning. So try to emulate that as best as they can in their own workspace. And then lastly, for expectations, participate in the Google Meet. So far, kids have been great. They've been given thumbs up, thumbs down, cameras on. They're able to actually show the thumbs up, or there's these little emoji guys that they can show if their camera is off. They have also been pretty good at using the chat to ask any questions or to answer any of my questions. So, knock on wood, a couple days in, we're doing pretty good. Next is grading. Formative grades such as homework, small quizzes, any activities or projects, small projects that we do in class will be considered the formative, and that'll be worth 40% of their overall grade. And then summative, those are larger quizzes, tests, and even the final exam this time is going to be in that summative. Late homework will be accepted, but may result in a reduced grade. So we're just keeping that in mind. All right, the last couple things I do want to talk about too. Graphing calculators are required. I will be using the TI-84 plus CE in case kids want to have their calculator match mine for what I'll be showing under my DocCam and things. But anything really in the TI-83 or 84 range will do just fine. There are emulators and applets available online for kids who do not have one. However, if they plan on taking the AP exam, the applets and emulators and various things will not be allowed. They will have to have a graphing calculator. Which leads me to my next point. This is advanced placement, so kids can earn college credit if they score high enough on the AP exam. And just like last year, you will have to have your students register for the exam before October. The due date is, I think, October 1st or 2nd. So they have to make their decision in September whether or not they plan to take that AP exam. And keep in mind, currently, in the situation right now, College Board has announced that they still plan on having in-person AP exams, which means it will not be online for your response only, just like it was last year. It would be the 40 questions multiple choice for your first hour and a half, and then your 6 for your response questions for the remainder. So keeping that in mind. And then lastly, attendance. So far, kids have been great logging in on time. It does count as attendance, logging into the Google Meet. And everyone has, for the most part, been okay with the fact that the late start schedule has changed from Fridays to now Wednesdays. So if at any time you have any questions, please let me know. Pretty available on email for your help as well as your students. Looking forward to it. Super excited. We're going to have such a great year. And I will talk to you later. Bye. Yay, stats!